So what up, fellow subscribers? How you guys doing today? Hopefully everyone's getting money, staying safe, and grinding. And this is our daily routine. JoJo writes down the miles, gets dressed up, looks cute. We head to the job, then we hit him with that price, we lock him in, then we get him done, guys. So we're actually heading to Cloverdale, California. It's about a 50-minute drive. How far is it?
Yeah, it's a little ways away. It's one of those windy roads too. So I don't know. We travel farther some days than other days. And how far do you travel in your jobs?
So we're heading to the dumps first to go unload this load we have back here from yesterday, and then we'll be heading to the job. So check it out. This is how far it is, guys. Now let's talk about how much money you guys can make doing junk removal. Well, that's all up to you and up to you. You can make $100 a day, or you can make $4,500 in a half a day. But it all depends on how you hit people with the price, if you know how to get rid of stuff for cheap, and if you have the right equipment. So by saying that is, I'm trying to help you guys make more money. When I first started, I was happy to make $100 off each job. And I was leaving a lot of cash on the table. How much cash was I leaving on the table, JoJo?
You were leaving quite a bit, but I remember when we first started junk removal, your goals, you set goals. And if you're not a goal setter, you should definitely start setting goals, because I like setting goals and then just crushing them and then reaching a little higher next time. And I remember when we first started the junk removal business, what did you want to do?
I wanted to make $2 extra grand a month, not knowing how much money there was in junk removal.
I didn't know either, because I remember when you said 2,000, I was like, oh, that's a good goal to strive for. And in my head, I'm thinking, oh, okay. I had no idea how much money was in junk removal.
I had wads of cash coming in, counting it up like a drug dealer, just getting it. So there's plenty of money to get out here doing junk removal, as long as you market right, you hit people with that price, and you're not scared to hit people with that price. So at first I'd be nervous, not knowing how to charge, but now we know how to charge, guys. So I'm pulling up to the dumps to dump this real quick. And yeah, there's a lot of money to be made, guys. So don't be scared to hit people with that price, and have the right equipment. By saying that is, get something with a button, and that would change the whole game for you. Believe that. Huh, JoJo?
Oh yeah, well, it just makes, it not only does it make it easier on you, but it makes it to where you can do jobs quicker. You're in and out at the dumps. You're not having to do your job twice, which is what you have to do when you first start junk removal usually.
Now, why in the hell wouldn't you want to be a boss like this, guys? A boss that pushes buttons. Why are you laughing over there? See, you smart, you got a button too. It's the only way to do it. So we're leaving the landfill and we're heading to the job. First job of the day. And the biggest mistakes I think guys make in the junk removal business is, if you got the money and you're gonna purchase something with a button. I was actually gonna buy a box truck, the first year into it? Yeah. And what did JoJo say?
Well, at first I didn't think a box truck would be so bad. But one day we were having to do landscape removal, and we were dealing with dirt and brush and weeds and all kinds of stuff like that. And I remember we were pulling it out of the utility trailer after we had done it. So we went to the dumps and we were having to unload it by hand. And it occurred to me, hey, you know, if we bought that box truck, we would still just be doing what we're doing right now. It wasn't going, it would enable us to do more, but we would still have to do the same amount of work. We would have still had to, with our bare hands, be pulling it out of the utility trailer. So I said, hey, Matthew, we should get something that just, you push a button in this dump, so we would be done. We would be done already. And so we, with putting our heads together and stuff, we thought, you know what, you're right. we need to make our job easier, not harder. So when you purchase something, you want it to make your business bigger and better and easier. And so we didn't do the box truck route. We did the button route.
So yeah, you guys want to be as comfortable as possible. We were at the grab and grow, unloading this thing by hand, branches, all kinds of stuff, and these guys were just pulling up with their dump trailers and just pushing that button, and I was like, I was jealous, guys. So just trying to save you guys a headache and save your back at the same time. Get something with a button. If you guys got the cash, don't buy a box truck, buy something with a button. So we're heading to Cloverdale, California, and look where we're at. I used to live over there too, guys. Check it out. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's a big castle. Salvation Army, baby. Was there for like 6 months. And it changed my life. And now we're making good money, and I met an awesome female woman. And
I love it. I love it. Every time I pass that place, I think of you.
so we're heading to Cloverdale, California. Ain't that so cute, guys? So yeah, stay tuned. So we're at the first job of the day. And there it is, people. Not too bad. I think JoJo's kind of happy. Are you happy, JoJo?
Yeah, pretty simple.
Easy money. So we're just sitting over here working, and guess what happens? The customer brings us something over here. And check it out. Fresh eggs, baby. Brown and white ones. See, we are not racist out here in Sonoma County. We eat brown ones and white ones, guys. And JoJo, you better not eat all those.
Yeah, I love eggs.
So we're just getting it done. So we're done with the first job, about to head to the dumps, then head to the next one. And the perks about junk removal: people bring you coffee, old ladies bring you muffins and desserts, and we got some fresh eggs.
Yeah.
And JoJo's still happy with the dump truck.
I am. I love it. I love it, especially when we're going down these roads, and they're just, you don't have to worry about being able to get out of situations. So I like that.
And if you're a bow hunter or a gun hunter, you go to a bunch of properties and you can ask the customers, hey, can I hunt on your property? And you never know what's gonna happen. So we on the hunt for some hunting property. So we're heading to the dumps. And what's your prediction of the dump fee, JoJo?
Oh, I'm gonna say 42.
I'm gonna say $55. Let's see what happens. So we got some time to kill, heading to the dumps. I'm gonna tell you guys, well actually I'm gonna have JoJo tell you how we met. I was working a shitty job, not making no money, and yeah, it's the only job I can get at the time. So JoJo, how did we meet?
Well, I had just gotten off work and I went into Safeway, and I had to pick up flowers for like the senior soccer game, so I had time to wait at the store, and I was so hungry, and I never ever do this. I never order from the deli at Safeway. I've just never had done that. And I was starving though, so I go up and I order a sandwich, and I ordered one of those wraps. And you know, this tall guy starts making my sandwich for me, and he puts the wrap in the toaster and he burns it. And he's so sweet, and he's like, oh, I can do another one for you. And I'm thinking, no, that's okay. And I'm thinking to myself, oh wow, this guy's kind of handsome, but he can't cook for shit.
So the moral of the story is, ever since I met her, she likes her food burnt now.
I don't, but he's a much better cook now than he used to be, for sure.
So it don't matter where you guys are at. Maybe you're working that crappy job. Do what you gotta do. Save your money, start your own business, and life can change overnight, guys. I mean, I never thought things would be this good, and I got money in the bank, multiple vehicles, and I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. And it's that good life, guys. And I got a good woman.
Yeah, well, I have a good man, so we're good.
I think I'm gonna burn something tonight, people. We'll see what happens. I'm cooking tonight.
Oh, burn something, baby.
Oh, yeah. So we're heading to the landfill. Stay tuned. Now, when it comes to t-shirts, guys, JoJo put me on this one. Get the breathable ones. They are so nice. Even the long sleeve breathable ones are awesome. So don't buy the regular cotton ones. You'll burn up. You'll work way better than these. So keep that in mind, people, when you buy uniforms. So look who won. It was 900 pounds, baby. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I was off by what, $2?
Yes.
And I ain't gonna lie, feels damn good. So we're heading to the next job, and let's talk about Salvation Army real quick. I said earlier I was there for 6 months, and that's how I got the idea to start a junk removal business. We used to work 5 days a week on the trucks, picking up donations, and people would always ask, will you take this? It was something that was trashy, had stains on it, rips on it, stuff that wasn't donatable. And they would always ask, well, who can we call? Then I thought about it. You know what? I'm gonna start a junk removal business. So I worked 6 months for free out over there at Salvation Army, and then went to Safeway, did a job I hated, and knew I had to make a change. So what I did was save my money up, bought a pickup truck, and started my own business. So anything is possible. You gotta start from the bottom sometimes, guys. So just keep that in mind. And we're pulling up to the next job. Another curbside pickup, y'all. And I think there's a couch in the garage. We'll find out. So about 10 minutes later, we're all loaded up. And how was that, JoJo?
Today's been great. You just drive up, put it in the back, hit the button and it tarps.
Push the button and it dumps?
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
So what's your prediction of the dump fee, JoJo?
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna
say $60. Holla.
I'm going to say 50.
Let's see what happens. So when I turn 80 years old, guys, I'll be driving around picking up trash like this. Why are you laughing? Out here getting it. Hunchback of Sonoma Strong.
Like, I'm laughing because I can totally see it.
Hey, calm your ass down. Shoot. It's a write-off, guys. Make sure you guys write your miles down so you can write it off. I'm always on her helmet about it. And when I say I'm on her helmet, it means I'm on her. Don't look at me, Cray Cray. Put some extra miles on there too, please. I'm just playing. So we're heading to the landfill. So I had to cut my hair, people. JoJo couldn't fade me up. And she just asked me a ridiculous question. She said, is that tarp easier than the dump trailer tarp?
So, was that easier? Was it, what's easier? Open up the tarp, close the tarp or using them bungee cords.
You got me. Bungee cords all day. Psych. So the JoJo won.
Yep. Won that one.
How's it feel? Does it feel good?
Feels so good.
And guess what? Something I hate to do. I gotta go bid a job for guess who's boss. Yep, for her boss.
Yeah.
And we gotta charge the same price. Unless they give JoJo a raise. So we're heading over there right now. I'm not gonna film, but we'll see what happens. Are you nervous, JoJo?
I always get a little bit nervous when we're like bidding jobs or doing jobs for people we know. They're not my favorite.
I'm just gonna smile and give her the high price and see what happens. I'm just playing. Shouldn't that be crazy? No, we'll give her a good price. Same price we charge anyone else, guys. So we're at the dumps right now, and JoJo won that one, and we'll see if we can lock this other one in. It's just a bid, so we'll see what happens. So check that out. That is badass.
Yeah.
We're in Geyserville right now, about to go bid the job for JoJo's boss. And they always got statues over here. Who makes these? Someone around here?
There's just, it's very artsy area, and there's different artists that do different artwork. So I don't know if you can see it from here, but they always change them up too. So you can walk around and take your picture with them. And I like it because sometimes the artwork is really big and it's something you can climb on and stuff. But the horse is staying there because that's our school mascot, is a Bronco.
Yeah, the horse was super cool. The other one sucked, but that horse is badass. I like that.
Yeah.
So guess what? I think JoJo's boss is pissed at me right now. They told me to leave the property. Nah, I'm just playing. We locked it in, guys, for Wednesday. And we're at JoJo's school right now. Look, check it out, guys.
Yeah, it's my school. I'll be right back.
All right, she has to grab her taxes, her paperwork. She ain't done taxes yet. W-2s. So here's the third job of the day. It ain't that bad. We got a pile of wood right there, some metal, some more stuff right here, and there's some more stuff out front, which ain't that bad. And there's some other stuff in the back. And this needs to go. We got about a full load here. I'm about to get it done. So we came over here to bid a job, and guess what happens? We're gonna do it right now because we got some time. And JoJo hasn't seen it yet, and she's gonna be happy as hell.
I am. I can't wait.
Oh yeah. About to get. That's what happens when you guys work out while you're working. You're like a turkey. It's turkey season, baby. Oh yeah.
Gobble, gobble.
So we are done for the day. Another full load, and when I wake up in the morning, I always tell myself, I'm about to get money today. I look in the mirror and say, let's get money. I'm gonna get money. JoJo, did we get money today?
We did. We had this job was, I wasn't even expecting it. It's one of those we were gonna drive up and bid it, and we ended up doing it on the spot. And it was a late afternoon workout, I would say for sure. I wasn't expecting to work that hard, but it was good.
And there's a little bit of concrete there. We don't do concrete normally, but I hit the guy with a high price and he said, yeah, so we'll be there in the morning to bust it out, guys. So if you like these videos, what do you want them to do, JoJo?
Hit the like button and subscribe. And they found us from a sign, so signs work.
Oh, yeah.